Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let the countdown begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Coming through there real shortly, Dan. You bet, bye. Morning, everybody.
Samantha McCarthy 62 says, well, good morning, Gary. Thought you'd be going out a couple days before.
Yeah, we should have been out last night, but it didn't happen. And I'll explain once more people get in here.
Heavy Racing Queen says, good morning, lovebirds.
What's up, Queen?
88 tasks. Are you home right now?
No, we're in Green Bay, but I'll explain more once we get more people in here. What has happened within the last hours.
Mint 15 says, morning, Gary and Carmen. Dazzy 418 yells, morning, Gary.
Hi, Dennis.
And everyone.
I'll explain more of what happened once we get a bunch of more people in here, because it's been really a messed up week. Kind of a costly week, but it is
Mint
what it
15
is.
says, morning, in Dennis and Chet.
How you doing, Dennis?
Botrix official says 1. Type greater than dictionary, word, and Nightbot will do the rest. Heavy Racing Queen says, kiss Cam Gary. Samantha McCarthy 62 asks, how Gary is Carmen with you on the strip?
She is.
Hi, Sam. Hi, Len. Everybody else.
Hi Carmen, how's your back feeling today? Nightbot, hi Carmen, how are you doing? Very nice to see you today, Carmen.
Pretty good, thank you.
Dazzy 418 says, morning Lynn and Carmen. I'm doing okay. Your
Morning,
Passionate
Dennis.
88 says, oh no, sorry to hear that your week's been unexpectedly costly. Is that your transmission again?
Yeah, that's it. Programming the transmission. Does it every time on a new trailer. Except on a trailer that we've already pulled. It's weird, but the Volvos never have that with the iShift.
That would drive me nuts.
Yeah.
Samantha McCarthy 62 asks, so where are we headed today?
So here's what's going on. So the load that we were supposed to pick up, it didn't deliver until today. We had a 5, 7, and a 9 o'clock appointment, and because the plant is going under a new system of how they load things, they've actually probably didn't ship a lot of loads, or a lot of loads got shipped extremely late. And so they actually canceled our load for today and dispatch called and find out if I still just wanted to deadhead the Arcadia.
Russ Heinel 1003 says good morning.
Morning, Rusty. So basically they asked if we wanted to deadhead the Arcadia
15 says morning, Rusty.
to go pick up this load, and it was like, well, I really don't have much of a choice because, I mean, we got a truck payment and everything else, so otherwise I probably would have just said
Russ
screw it.
Heinel 1003 says morning.
And probably could have canceled and then just went right back home because we got up here last night roughly around 9-ish.
88 tasks, how far away is that for a deadhead?
It's going to be a
Trey
good couple
says
hours.
good morning to you.
But, so we decided that we were just going to pick the load up because it's got to come back to Green Bay. And we got to be back for tomorrow anyways for some
15
stuff.
says morning, Trey 1.
And so we decided just to do this, and at least it's something to kind of put money into the pocket. But a lot of wasted time just basically waiting for the load to go. And so we're just gonna pick this up, come back to Green Bay. We should be able to drop it in the yard or drop it off where we got to in Green Bay, and then we'll head back to the yard. So unfortunately it is what it is. But the other thing is we're going to go through a lot of buffering. Once we get closer to Arcadia, we are going to go through a lot of buffering.
More Passionate 88 says a lot of time sitting, that sucks.
So we're going to definitely have issues once we get closer to Arcadia. Extreme amount of buffering. There's just...
Samantha McCarthy 62 asks, is this load going to be a drop and hook?
Yes, it should be. It should be ready by the time we get there, hopefully. And then it'll be a drop coming back to Green Bay. So if there's not an empty there...
More Passionate 88 tasks, is it here and there?
It's just a bad cell signal area. Very bad cell signal area. We could actually lose our stream there for a period of time. We might actually have to restart the stream after a while. So I'm definitely letting a lot of you know in advance that once we get closer to Arcadia, which is about 3 hours.
Wow, that bad.
3 hours,
Cowboy
51
Lex
minutes.
1970 says good morning, Gary and everyone.
Hey, Mike. So I'm definitely letting a lot of you guys know right away that once we get closer, within 3 hours and 51
Samantha
minutes.
62 says, Tip Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Nightbot says weather for Cedar Rapids. Conditions are thunderstorm with a temperature of 58F, 14C. The wind is blowing from the SA at 11 miles per hour, 18 kilometers per hour, and the current humidity is 72%. Lint 15 says morning, Mike. Your Passionate 88, yes, we appreciate it. Trey 1 says working on and fixing my friend's Peugeot starting from today. Bodrick's official says 1. Type greater than dictionary, word, and Nightbot will do the rest.
I haven't heard that card in a
Samantha
long
Coffee
time.
62 says Gary and Carmen, you have storms coming your way.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sam.
I haven't heard that car name in a long time, that Peugeot.
Lint 15 says I didn't send them.
Come on, Lynn. You know you did. It's been weird how the storms have been coming all up from like along Texas area and worked their way up this way. We'll blame Fry on that one. In case he's listening, he's probably having a good laugh right now.
Heavier Some Queen says keep them. Samantha McCarthy 62 says yeah, we have the storms hitting us right now. Trey 1 says Peugeot, Citroen and Renault haven't been sold in the States since mid-80s
Yeah.
Lint 15 says morning, Queen.
Yeah, that's basically what's kind of happened with us today. It's like I
says morning live.
It's been a kind of a really messed up work week. So, but what the plant did is they started up a new system instead of kind of trial running it.
88 tasks. What did you alter during your sit time? Nightbot says, wanna know who has played the most sound alerts? Tap this command just like this. Sound alerts top.
So yesterday what I kind of did was got a lot of things done around the house that normally I have to push on the weekend, but I did get a few things done. I got some pruning done and some other things cleaned up, and weeds that we're not supposed to have weeds, I took care of them and everything else. But I had a full day basically.
Nightbot, what's good to eat? Hit this command. Search, ask the question of food or anything in particular else. Try it.
So I pretty much had a full day kind of being awake, and then we got up to the yard roughly by 9:30ish, a little after 9, and so I slept right away.
Says, oh, you went home and came back.
Eventually we went home for the whole day. So when we went home that night, we went home, and then basically I worked the whole day, and then on top of that I had to worry about hauling that night, but they canceled that. So when they called us late last night and said, well, they canceled the load out, and I'm like, oh great. So it's like I was thinking about going home right away, but luckily we didn't. We just stayed up in the yard, slept in the truck, and then dispatch called me right away a little after 7 o'clock. So luckily we didn't go home last night. Otherwise we would have to hurry up and drive back up to the yard.
Better than no money's for sure.
Yeah.
What all styles of trailers have you hauled?
Well, I have pulled a dry van for a good couple of years, but mainly it's kind of a balance more towards refrigerated trailers that I pulled. I have pulled a flatbed for a very short period of time, tanker. I've hauled in the very start of my career, I've hauled a tanker or a rear unload feed wagon. I have pulled a pump reefer trailer already, and that was interesting.
all endorsements do you have?
I've got a tanker endorsement. That's pretty much the only endorsement I really have is a tanker endorsement. And then I've got the, I can haul doubles, but I choose not to haul them. So we got definitely the A, B, C. Of course, I've got a motorcycles license other than my D license. And we don't have anything hazmat because I sure as heck don't want to get blown up. Plus, then you got training that you got to take every so often again, so it's not worth having the hazmat.
Did you flow milk or water with your tanker, I'm assuming?
No, I did not. I hauled farm manure.
Samantha McCarthy62 says something very pleasant. I want to hear what I'm eating breakfast, lol. Lint15 says lol Samantha. Nightbot says 2,282 of lol been given out. More Passionate 88 says ha ha ha. That's a weird looking truck. I like how flat it is here.
Yeah, we do have hilly areas in
Samantha
Wisconsin.
McCarthy62 says cool. Nightbot says cool indeed. Samantha McCarthy62 is a 58% cooler. Godric's official says 1. Type greater than dictionary, word, and Nightbot will do the rest. Samantha McCarthy 62 says, dice 5. Nightbot says the result of the 5 dice roll is for Samantha McCarthy 622 is 18. The next try can be in 35 seconds. Passionate 80A tasks. What's your personal preference to pull first, the parking or trailer brake?
Well, if you pull the truck one, it normally pulls the other one automatically by itself.
Fancy. Samantha McCarthy 62 asks, I think if you pull one they should both set, don't you think?
No, technically not. If you pull the trailer one, it'll just pull the trailer one. If you pull the truck one, it normally pulls them both at the same time. That's in all trucks. That just isn't in the Kenworth. That's usually mostly in all trucks.
Passionate 80A tasks. What did you have for breakfast?
I normally don't eat breakfast.
Pepsi for breakfast?
That's about
No.
it.
What's something you've seen that was crazy while driving? Queen says I will be back, maybe have to deal my mother-in-law once again.
No worries, Queen, no worries.
I am glad I am home for her.
Alright.
The more passionate 88 tasks, are you more of a regional driver? Or is it all dependent on if dispatch sends you on further trips?
Pretty much regional for this time here, for the time being. Regional so that I could be home on the weekends. But with everything happening with the plant right now, it's definitely making it hard to do anything. most like maybe, sometimes maybe 6
Botbricks
months.
official says 1. Type greater than dictionary, word, and Nightbot will do the rest.
So about roughly 6 months, I was probably gone at a crack. But I only did that for a short period of time because doing the restarts on the road really sucked.
Passionate 80A tasks research as in your trip planning?
You always got to do research on your trip planning. You got to figure out if the company's gonna have another load on you right away, if you got to leave sooner and take a 10-hour break while you're there, if there's a place you can park while there. If you can't park on site, you got to park a ways. Like maybe a block or end up 5 miles away, you got to do all that.
Here comes the rain.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'll start doing the rain dance, hopefully it'll bring out the sun.
You mean the sun dance?
Maybe that's why it's raining, I'm doing it backwards, ha ha ha.
Right.
cheered 100. Bodrick's official yells at more passionate 88 thank you for the 100 bits. WB Bot says more passionate 88 has just given 100 bits, $1 and 40 cents.
Thanks
Sound
for the
Waves
100
more
bits,
passionate
Mr.
88
Passionate.
cheered 100 bits.
Thanks for the 100 bits, Mr. Passionate. Thank you, thank you.
Passionate 88 says I figured I'd help with a fraction of a gallon of fuel roll. Show up 115. Bodrick's official yells at more passionate 88 thank you for the 115 bits. WB Bot says more passionate 88 has just given 115 bits, $1 and 61 cents.
Thank you
Sound
again
Waves
for
yells
that.
more passionate 88 cheered 115 bits.
Thank you again for the additional bits of 115 bits, Mr. Passionate. Thank you, thank you.
Passionate 88 tasks how many hours of driving roughly do you get on full tanks? Bodrick's official says 1. Type greater than dictionary, word, and Nightbot will do the rest.
It's so hard to say with terrain, weather, and atmospheric pressure and all that other stuff. It's very hard to say. World's not completely flat and we've got gravity, it's very hard to say. It always changes. Also, it depends upon speed and everything else on top of that, so it's very hard to say a rough guess. Everything always changes. It can be cold, it can be raining, it can be sun shining. Normally if the sun is shining, usually you've got your best.
What are your hobbies?
Didn't you ask that once before, Mr. Passionate?
I don't believe so. I've also asked about 1,002 questions so far. Hi-ho. Lint 15 says think he has a book questions to ask a trucker lol.
I think he's gonna have to keep notes on the questions he asks.
And the passionate 88 says at Lint 15 you're right, you got me. I ask a lot of questions to help break the silence, or sometimes I forget that I've asked something before. 15 says this is a pretty drive.
Yeah, not a whole lot of greenery, but yeah. The hubby at the cabin, Lynn?
No came home yesterday afternoon.
Ah, nice.
Vacations over Lowell. Botrick's official says 1. Type greater than dictionary, word, and Nightbot will do the rest. Lint 15 says I told him next Tuesday Friday looks good to go BK.
Oh, gotcha.
He enjoys it, so let him go.
Alright. You bring any fish home for you?
Note gave them all to Son and his friend. They were there with him Sunday till Tuesday.
We're gonna make a quick pick stop. Hopefully we get back on this way. I think we can, yeah. My breakfast is working in too quickly.
The back holding up Carmen?
No. Or on Carmen, yeah, her back is holding up.
Good. Farmer Kali 25 says morning.
Hi, Kylie. Well, we kind of got it so cold in here that we can figure out the rest.
Lint 15 says morning Kylie. Farmer Kali 25 says morning Lynn.
No, that Kenworth is still there yet.
says they came and laid the fiber optics wire through the yard yesterday. Now just have to wait on them to come connected.
Oh, nice. So pretty soon you're going to have very fast internet with fiber.
I'm happy with what I already have.
Well, I don't know. Fiber, you pretty much get a separate line compared to like Spectrum. You kind of share it with everybody. But if you're the only one in the area, maybe it won't be as bad, but you're still kind of sharing it with everybody.
Note they're doing the neighborhood.
But with fiber, you've got multiple strands instead of just one strand.
About 130 houses out here on the lake.
Oh, gotcha.
Godric's official says 1. Type greater than dictionary, word, and Nightbot will do the rest.
One thing I noticed when we were running up north last weekend was that we're definitely spending the money out in the country because there was a lot of orange pipe in the ground, which is mainly for a lot of it for the telephone company. So yeah, they're definitely starting to run the fiber or something out in the country, so more people out in the country have a better benefit.
Link 15 says that wire was so thin I told hubby that's my internet, oh boy.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than if you figure a hair strand. Well, probably like your heaviest fishing line. That's usually about the size of the fiber.
Yep. says Gary. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Yard Gnome? You at work today? Not a lot. It's been a kind of a messed up week. Especially when we left out of the plant, it was fine on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Easy. But,
Lint 15 says morning yard no.
so it was messed up week that, the plant decided to start a new program, and it's delayed everything the rest of the week. So, with us coming back from Michigan, which was bad enough with waiting there, then come back up to the yard. Our load we were supposed to have a 3-stop delivery this morning, but eventually that got canceled because of the backup with the computer system with the new paperwork. A lot of the loads are there, but if we don't have bills, we can't do our job and deliver it. So they canceled the load and put us in a predicament a little bit that now the only thing we can do is go pick up our backhaul and bring that back to Green Bay and then consider it a week. So it's really been a messed up week with the yard. There's a lot of customers wanting to know what's going on, when they're getting their product. But in the long run, I think our competitor will probably end up getting more loads from us because of everything that they decided to do at the plant with new paperwork. Other than that, just been doing what we've been doing, just trying to keep moving. Hopefully the truck that you're working on is almost near fixed.
Yardman Gaming says what a pain in the rear.
Yeah, it has been, and it's kind of cutting into my profits for everything that I need to do, especially for the truck payments. So it kind of puts a slight hardship on us for a few weeks. We made money like you guys did on ATS, boy, we wouldn't be complaining with one load. But yeah, we need to get at least a minimum of 3 loads a week, 4 loads a week or more. But that's just the way how trucking goes. It's a roller coaster. Up, down, down, up, then down. Huge downs.
Minty Cactus says hi Gary, I've got you up on the screen but off cause I've got tons of things to do. We'll be in and out.
No worries, Minty.
Nightbot,
Good to
hi
see you.
Gary, how are you doing? Very nice to see you today Gary.
Well, hi,
Yardman Gaming
Nightbot.
says well hopefully they get their ducks in a row sooner rather than later. Lint 15 says hey Cactus.
I'm more or less worried about next week with my load to Michigan. Am I going to be waiting for that?
Minty Cactus says hi again Lynn.
So,
Nightbot, hi again, how are you doing? Very nice to see you today again.
so it's mainly next week what I'm worried about. That's what I'm really mainly worried about is next
Botbricks
week.
Official says 1. Type greater than dictionary, word, and Nightbot will do the rest.
because we normally leave out on Sunday, and if they don't have bills awaiting for us by Sunday, we ain't going to be leaving on Sunday when we want to leave. And it's really going to mess up us during the week. So that's going to be the big issue right there. And today, where we're going is actually going to be a huge buffer area. We're going to go through endless amount of buffers today. There's just very lack of cell signal out there. I mean, we've got the booster on and everything for to try to get the stream out, but it would not be surprising if we lose a stream once, maybe 3 times today.
Orange Bear says hello Gary. Nightbot hello Gary, how are you doing? Good to see you today.
We're good, Aunt Bear. How are you doing?
Lint 15 says morning Aunt Bear. Orange Bear says hello Carmen. Nightbot hello Carmen, how are you doing? Good to see you today.
Morning out there.
Orange Bear says morning Lynn. I am good.
This week we kind of lost, even though this will be our 3rd load for the week, we lost that revenue delivering the 3 stops. So they canceled that early this morning because the trailer was probably there, but we can't ever take a trailer without paperwork. We kind of lost some good revenue with the 3 stop deliveries because actually we would have been at our last stop right about now. Because of the time frames they had. So, but we're ahead of schedule basically for our pickup. Should be ready by the time we get there.
Yard Gnome Gaming says howdy at Aunt Bear. says howdy at Yard Gnome Gaming.
How's that truck coming together, Yard Gnome?
Yard Gnome Gaming says it's finally moving under its own power.
Nice.
Got a transmission harness and clutch actuator to install. Put a bumper on it and I'm done.
Oh, there you go. Do you guys even have many manual transmission trucks anymore? Or are they pretty much all gone automatic?
Then it's on to the next victim. The majority are automated. Botbricks official says 1. Type greater than dictionary, word, and Nightbot will do the rest.
See, you guys heard it from a mechanic himself that most of them are all automated. Or automated. By the way, Lynn, let's give Yard Gnome a shout out.
Link 15 says, so Yard Gnome. Nightbot says be sure to follow or subscribe to Yard Gnome at URL. Bachwick's official says go follow Yard Gnome's channel, greater than you are all. Yard Gnome Gaming says I forgot to tell you Gary, I hit a milestone with my channel. I got 700 followers this week.
Nice! Congratulations, Yard Gnome. Congratulations.
Link 15 says nice Yard Gnome, congratulations. Yard Gnome Gaming says thank you.
Any plans on doing any at work streams, Yard Gnome? I know a lot of people usually like to watch you while you're working on the truck. Granted, I know you don't get to interact as much with your chatters, but a lot of people like to actually watch when you're working on trucks.
Maybe on Sundays where there aren't too many people here.
Oh, that'll be good.
To run, but I've got to get the day started.
No worries, Yard Gnome, I understand. Well, at least thanks for stopping in at least. And Yard Gnome.
Stay safe, I'll chat with him later.
No worries. Nice. 10-4 on that.
Chaplain Jethro 55 says good morning Gary, Coleman and everyone GTSY.
Hello, Chaplain.
Morning, Chaplain.
Luke 15 says good morning Chaplain GTSY. Chaplain Jethro 55 says good morning and GTSY.
Good morning.
just got injections in my eyes, a little hard to see right now.
Well, I understand, Chaplain, if you can't really do something today, I'll totally understand. Don't worry about it. Just worry about getting healed up.
Command 15 says MP Chaplain. Botbricks official says 1. Type greater than dictionary, word, and Nightbot will do the rest. says all this rain should bring it up around there.
Yeah. The temperatures is what's kind of really messing everything up around here. It's nice that we're getting the rain, but the temperature is what's kind of holding everything back. Doesn't know if it should hibernate or green out.
It's chilly here, only 53.
Yeah, we're at 47, Lynn. 47.
Yeah, that's cold.
Yeah. That's why Mother Nature around here don't know what, or the trees don't know whether they should bloom out or just hold back. It's actually greener by us in Appleton than it is up north.
Hey Camilo.
Hey Camilo.
Camilo 821 says at link 15.